Good day everyone, my name is Abaladeolawi. I want to take you on this Autocad tutorial. What we want to do today is actually talking about template and how to print normally on Autocad. This tutorial is exclusive for surveyors. So let's start. Assuming this is our four corner work or a plan, a survey plan. These are the boundary of a plot. So I want to know the scale I will use to print this work, and I want to know the template, like the font size and all those ones that will not make that my work will be neat. It will not be, the text will not be too much, and everything will be all right. So the first thing I want to know is I want to know the scale. How will I know the scale? Let me check the distance of this one. This one like this. You can check the length of this one is, the length is 60 is 30 meters. Sorry, the length of this line is 30 meters. Let me check the second one. Second one is for 36. This is actually around two plots in Nigerian plot settings. This is around two plots. So I want to calculate the area. If I want to calculate the area, calculating area is actually a bonus for this tutorial. So I will just press area, AREA, then press enter. Then I will click on the 4 points, then press enter, like 1 2 3 4, then enter. You can see this is the area of my work. The area is 1092. So definitely this work will be in 1 in 500. How do I know? Now there are specific design or measurement for our template, for our border lines. The breadth will be 100 and the length will be 145 if you are printing on A4 paper. But if you are printing on ledger paper, a ledger paper is going to be 100 in breadth and length will be 160. So for the sake of this tutorial, I will assume we are printing on A4 paper, which is the most common paper in this part of the world. So I will make sure I on my auto. I will draw my line. I will click on my line, then click here, 100, 100, enter. Then I will turn it down for my length, 145, enter. Then again 100, enter. Then I will close it. Oh, there's a mix up here. Let me delete it and start again. Line 100, enter. 145, enter. 100 again, enter. Then close, C, enter. So this is it now. I will now lift, I will move it after aligning up. I will move, you can see move here. I will off my snap and auto, then move it to this so that the plot will be inside the frame. So assuming this is it like this, I want to write the name of the owner. So there are specific way each person writes it. I mean each state or each country write their own. So the one I will be using here is the one we use in Nigeria and practically in Ondo State or Osun State. So I've written my text. Sorry, I paused the video at one time. So this is the text I've written now. Plan showing property said to belong to Mr. Abaladeolawi off Ilesha Road, Ikmisha, Akure South Local Government, Ondo State. Now, ordinarily looking at text like this, it might not be too big, but if you print it and in real life, it's going to be too big. So there are special font size for scale of map of plan. Now, like we said earlier, that this plan is 1 in 500. That's why this place, the breadth is 100 and the length is 145. If it's going to be, if the plan is bigger, cannot contain it, then we turn it to 1 in 2000. That means the breadth will be 200 and the length will be 290. So just continue multiplying like that till you even 1 in 10,000, 1 in 20,000. You can apply the same principle, and the same principle of the font size I want to tell you, it will work there too. So Double clicking on the text that I've written, so I will align her is in 2.5. You can see that the text size is, the font size is 2.5. I'm going to reduce it to 1.5. 1.5. Now, and ordinarily looking at it like this, 1.5 looks small, but no, it's not small. Now, that's for the text. Now, I want to draw the scale, the representative scale. So how am I going to do that? Is by clicking on line, then on my auto and my OSnap. There's no need for OSnap. Now I said this plan is 1 in 500. So anything I'm drawing here, if you are going to draw it for 1 in 1000, just multiply my figures by 2. So I'm just clicking on any point now. So the length I want here is 40. So 40, then enter. I will move it up. I'll click on 2, enter. 40 again, 40, then close. That means the rectangle I'm drawing now, the length is 40 meters and the breadth is 2 meters. So I'm going to offset this 40 meters to the middle. So it's going to be, so it will divide the 2 meters into 1 meter. So how I'm going to do that, I'm going to click on offset, and this is offset here. Click on offset, then through what, then it's going to through 1 through by 1, enter. Then I'm going to click here. You can see now that's divided into 2. Now what next I want to do, now I want to offset these two. I'm going to offset the 2 meter line in 3 places or in 4 places, so that it will divide this for me. So I'm going to offset it in 3 places, and that's going to be 10. So I'm going to offset it. Click on offset, that's 10, enter. Then click here, then here again, here again, here. Ordinarily looking like this, you can see that it's looking like a representative fraction, a representative map already, a representative scale, sorry. So here too, I will still divide this one into 2, this first part. So by clicking on and offset it again by 5, sorry, offset by 5, then enter. Click here. So you can see now. So I'm going to arch it to make it look beautiful and to make the beauty come out. So this is arch. I will not click on angle here. I will click on solid, find solid, this solid. Then I will add pick point. So I will click these boxes alternatively. So alternately to see, since I'm clicking them, then press enter, then press enter again. You can see. Then I can now copy it off my auto. I'm gonna move it to where I want to move it. This move button. Now I just need to add my text on it. Now how would I add my text on it? Just come to text, click on A, then just drag it. Let me say write 10 M, small letter M. I will align her. I will change the text from the font from that to Times New Roman, Times New Roman. Then I will change this one from 1. I will not leave it at 1.5. I will leave it at 1.2. 1.2 is 1.2 for all every other text we are using inside the 1 in 500 work is going to be 1.2, except the title that will be in 1.5. So I will center it and I will make it be at the middle. So clicking OK now. So I'm moving it here. So and this place will be 0. So I can just be copying this 10, control copy, control paste to work here to control V. So I'm moving this, it's going to be here. Then this one, let me edit this one first. I'm going to remove the M from it, making it only 10. And see the beauty of the work is coming out. Double clicking on it, you can edit it by that time. So 2, 20, and the 30 I will put M there. I will let M be there. So this is 1 in 500 work. So if it's 1 in 1000, where the line I use that is 40 meter, then it's going to be 80 meters, and these ones that are 10, 20, 30 will be 20, 40 and 60. You can see that it's not hard at all, and this place will be 0. Control V, this place will be 0, 0. Let me center it on this line exactly. Then this place will be 5. See, if from 0 to this place is 10, then this place will be 5. So I can paste it again and edit it by double clicking, then use 5. You can see the beauty of the work. So that's for that. Now if I want to add my test, the test for my boundary line, there's no need for me to actually be doing power computation to get the bearing and distance. If I use coordinate to plot it, you can still get your bearing and distance by clicking on the line and come and check this point, this place. That's the properties. And if you cannot find the properties on your own, you can just come here. This is properties. Sorry, cannot find properties. Yes, this is properties. Or you can press CH enter. It will bring the property out. So click on each line, you will see the properties of the line. So click on geometry, you will see the length. So this is the length of the line, and this is the angle. The angle is actually the bearing, since you set your units at the initial stage. So what am I going to do now? Sorry for the distraction. What am I going to do? So I'm going to write, let me check it again. It's 30 meters and 60.12, 60 degree, 12 minutes. So I'm going to pick my test, light it, then 30 meters, 30.00 m in lowercase, then press enter. Then I know that the angle is 60 degree. Then how will I enter my degree here in AutoCAD? It's a special symbol. You can enter it by press shift 5 and that's percentage. Then press D like that. It will turn into again shift 5D. It will give you degree. Then you can space very well to a reasonable degree, to a reasonable extent, and press 12 minutes. The minute is normal minute that we all know. So you can extend this, then align all, then change the text to Times New Roman, which is one of the most accepted. Then change the font size to 1.2. You can bold it if you like, make it center and make it be at the middle. So like this, you can reduce this back, or you can still space it if you want. You can see now. I'm not going to do for every of the lines, but after showing you, you can on your snap so you can put at the middle. After showing you one, I will just move to the next thing I want to do, because there are many things I want to touch here. So you can see that it's not aligned here. I want you to align with the line. So what I'm going to do now is, since I know that the bearing of the line is 60 degree, so, and the test here, you can see that the angle is 90 degree. So I'm just going to click on the test again and come to the properties. Under the test, you will see rotation. Then click on the rotation and change the rotation angle to the angle of the line that you wrote on the test, that you represent with the test now, that is 60 degree. The degree you are going to enter here is just D, then 12 minutes, 12 normal minutes we normally use. Then press enter. You see it has rotated it rotates the test to the preferred angle or bearing. So I will space it very well to make it look nice. Then one of the rules in cartography is that you don't leave your distance outside. Let your distance be inside and your bearing should be outside. So I'll double click again, then I'll cut the 30. You can just press OK to this, then so that I will make my 30 to be inside, then delete, then OK. You can see now. So this is it. See how beautiful is this. And if you want to do your starting point, assuming this point is my starting point, I will mark it as A line here. Let me change the text and everything. (1.2). Okay, so place as A. So you can see this point as my A. I want to show you how to get your your pillar, to represent your pillar there, you represent the point. So just come to format, come to point style, then you can click something like this one, then change the settings to set size in absolute units and change from 5 units to 1.2. You can see that 1.2 is repeating itself in this. Click OK, then click on point and click on that point. You can see. So as you can see, this is the point. So you can edit it again and do some other things with it. So as it is now, I want to show my first coordinate. So I'll come to my draw. I'll click on construction line. I'll make sure I on my auto, then click on the center here. I'll make sure it's I will draw the two lines and make sure they are perpendicular. That is, one is 0 degree, that's up and down, and one is left to right. So after this, you can see it has no end. That's construction line. It has no end, and that's our construction lines are on AutoCAD. So then I'm going to click on circle. Then I'll click at the middle again. Then I will off my O snap so that it will not be picking any other. I'll just extend it out like this somewhere around here. You can see it's looking nice. Then I can just pick my line again, and then I like somewhere around here to put my coordinates. Then here too, to show the true north arrow. Then here you can see. Then I can start trimming. How will I trim? I can just come here, see trimming here. This, click on it, then right click. After clicking on the trim, then you right click on the screen, then you start trimming. You can see the beauty. Now don't trim anywhere you cannot see the end. So click it. You see now there's beauty in it. And this point, you can delete the one at the extreme ends. Then escape. So then you can now click on the line you used to break those points. Oh, I have issues with this one. Let me Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Sorry, trim again. Trim. Then trim this. This also, you can see. So after this, then you cannot delete all these lines and the circle also. Then the one up here, delete. So you can see now next thing I want to show you now is how to print. Now if you want, assuming you've ended your work and it's looking nice like this, looking sumptuous, so what you want to do now is printing it, so that you will print it to scale, and when someone bring a scale rule and measure this thing after you've printed it, it will give you the accurate thing. Now come to file, click on plot. We use plot in AutoCAD as a technical term, plot. After clicking on plot, now the printer or plotter, that will select the printer that's connected to your system. My system is not connected to any printer. I save my work with PDF. So click here, then Microsoft Print to PDF. Or if you have Foxit Reader, some Foxit Reader can show you Foxit Reader on your system. I don't have Foxit, or sorry, DWG to PDF. Sorry, not Microsoft Print to PDF. DWG to PDF. So after clicking DWG to PDF, it will show you some other things like this. It will bring your interface like this. Then change the paper size to the one you want. Now this ISO means international standard paper size. That's meaning of the ISO, like international standard of papers. So I'm picking my A4. You can pick any of the two. You will change it later if it's portrait or non-portrait. Then come to what to plot. Don't click on display. You can click on extent, that is to print everything on your screen, or you click on window, which allow you to highlight the area you want to print. Then that's, you click O snap, then you select the areas you want to print. Now remove it from fit to paper. Make sure you center the plot, and if as you can see, like if you fit to paper, you can see that it is, most time this will be in inches, so you have to change this to So you can see this is 0.55. so remove it from fit to paper, turn it to 0.5 is 1 in 500. 1 in 1000 will be 1. 1 in 2000 will be 2. 1 in 3000 will be 3. 1 in 5000 will be 5. So, but 1 in 500 is 0.5. So, change to 0.5. Then let's preview it. It has cut some other part of it. Let me do it again. Let me click on extend fit paper, then preview. You can see 0.5. This you can see now that I'm printing on 1 in 500. Then right clicking, then click on plot. Then it will. Then I can save it with any name I want. Let me say my AutoCAD tutorial. Then click on save. Then I can go to my document where I saved it. Is in document. Then let me sort with date, sort by date, date modified, then my AutoCAD tutorial. Clicking it, you can see the work. So this is how far we can go. If you plot it, if you print it on printer, it will look very nice and very okay. So this is how we can go on how to use AutoCAD for scaling. Thank you.